8 years later, and we're still comparing everything to Red Dead Redemption 2. Every major open world release, every ambitious AAA title, every next gen showcase. The conversation always circles back to the same sentence. Yeah, but it's not Red Dead Redemption 2. And that's the strange part, because Red Dead Redemption 2 didn't even win Game of the Year in 2018. It lost. The biggest, most expensive, most detailed open world game ever created at the time didn't take home the industry's top award. And yet, here we are, years later, still using it as a measuring stick, still asking if anything has matched it, still debating whether anything ever will be. So this isn't a nostalgia piece, this isn't blind fan praise, and this isn't about saying other games are bad. This is about something much more specific. Why no game in 8 years has truly reached Red Dead Redemption 2 level, and how a game that defined an era somehow walked away without Game of the Year. When people say Red Dead Redemption 2 is on another level, they rarely explain what that actually means. They'll say it has better graphics, or better storytelling, or better realism. But that's not really it. Plenty of games have great graphics, plenty of games have strong narratives, and plenty of games are realistic. Red Dead Redemption 2's level isn't about any single feature, it's about density, it's about commitment. It's about how every system in the game feels like it was built with obsessive care. The world doesn't feel designed around you. It feels like it exists without you. That's the difference. In most open world games, you are the center of the universe. NPCs wait for you. Events trigger because of you. Systems revolve around your presence. In Red Dead Redemption 2, the world feels indifferent. People wake up. They go to work. They argue. They drink. They mourn. They travel. Wildlife hunts other wildlife. Storm rolls in naturally. Mud builds up on your boots. Snow compresses under your weight. None of it feels like a mechanic. It feels like a place. The first time you ride into Valentine and just stop, you see NPCs carrying hay. 2 men fighting outside a saloon. Someone brushing down a horse. A drunk stumbling through the streets. A shopkeeper sweeping his porch. You realize something. This world doesn't need you to feel alive. That level of immersion is rare. It's interaction. You can greet or antagonize almost anyone. You can escalate conversations. You can diffuse tension. You can rob, help, threaten, or walk away. And the game remembers. Your honor shifts, dialogue change, camp members react differently, strangers treat you differently. Arthur himself changes. His posture, his tone, his journal entries, his physical appearance. His beard grows naturally, his hair lengthens, he gains or loses weight depending on how you treat him. These aren't flashy features designed for trailers, they're subtle systems layered on top of each other. And that's the key, layering. Most games add features. Red Dead Redemption 2 integrates them. Gun maintenance isn't just realism, it affects performance. Horse bonding isn't cosmetic, it deepens gameplay. Camp interactions aren't filters, they build emotional investments. Even something as small as skinning an animal is deliberate. It's slow, grounded, and physical. The game forces you to exist in it. It doesn't rush you like modern AAA design games. Most modern AAA design games is obsessed with speed. Fast travel everywhere, quick loot animations, streamlined menus, constant objective markers. Red Dead Redemption 2 resists that. It slows you down. And in doing so, it builds something most games can't. Wait. Every action feels intentional. Every ride feels meaningful. Every quiet moment lingers. And that patience is expensive. Financially expensive, creatively expensive, time expensive. Over 500,000 lines of dialogue, years of development, thousands of developers across multiple studios. This wasn't a game built on a 2 to 3 year cycle, it was an ecosystem crafted over nearly a decade. And that kind of development window is rare now. Studios today are under pressure. Shareholders, release calendars, live service roadmaps, monetization models. The industry changed. Red Dead Redemption 2 feels like the last of a certain kind of blockbuster, one where artistic ambitions outweigh release frequency. It wasn't built to be updated every season. It wasn't designed around a battle pass. It was designed to be complete. And completeness is something we don't see often anymore. Then there's Arthur Morgan, a character who doesn't start as a hero. He starts as a loyal enforcer, a man who believes in Dutch, a man shaped by violence. The story doesn't rush his transformation, it earns it. Slow campfire conversations, side missions with strangers, moments of doubt, moments of vulnerability, and then the diagnosis, the shift in tone, the quiet acceptance, the final ride. The music swells as the sun sets, the weight of inevitability. This isn't just good storytelling, it's patient storytelling, and patience is rare. Most games want to hook you immediately, explode immediately, shock immediately. Red Dead Redemption 2 builds. It trusts you to stay. And 8 years later, no open world game has matched that combination of systematic depth, narrative patience, and environmental immersion. Many have tried, some have excelled in certain areas, but none have combined all of it at this scale. That's what people mean when they say it's on another level. In 2018, Red Dead Redemption 2 lost the Game of the Year to God of War. Now this is important. God of War 100% deserved its praise. It reinvented a franchise, delivered a tight, emotional, focused story. It was polished, cinematic, and deeply personal. But here's where the difference lies. God of War is controlled, directed, guided, carefully framed. In short story, it's a short film. Red Dead Redemption 2, on the other hand, is a living world, and awards often favor impact in the moment. God of War hits immediately. Its story was intense from the start, its combat was refined, its pacing was tight. Red Dead Redemption 2 was slower, deliberate, demanding. Some players found it too realistic, too heavy. Award voting reflects immediate resonance. Legacy reflects endurance. In 2018, God of War felt revolutionary in its reinvention. Red Dead Redemption 2 felt like a culmination. And sometimes, culmination doesn't win awards. It defines eras instead. Over time, the conversation shifted. When new open world game released, they're compared to Red Dead, not to God of War. When people talk about immersions, they bring up Red Dead. When they talk about living worlds, they bring up Red Dead. Awards are snapshots. Legacy is time-tested. And time has elevated Red Dead Redemption 2 into something larger than a trophy. It becomes the benchmark. Ironically, losing may have helped it. It sparked debate, it created discourse, it kept its name circulating. And years have passed. The question stopped being, did it deserve Game of the Year, and became, why has nothing matched it? Eight years later, we're still riding through its world, still discovering new details, still watching videos about hidden mechanics, still arguing about the final choice. Not many games have that lifespan. Not many games remain the standard long after their release window closes. Maybe no game has reached its level because games like that aren't meant to happen often. Maybe that kind of ambition requires perfect timing, massive resources, creative freedom, and studio willing to take its time. Maybe it was lightning in a bottle. Or maybe it was the last example of an era where blockbuster games were allowed to be slow, complete, and uncompromising. Didn't win Game of the Year, but it won something else: longevity, respect, and influence. And 8 years later, every time a new open world game launches, we still ask the same question. Is it on Red Dead Redemption 2's level? And the fact that we're still asking is the answer. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button, greatly appreciated. If you always want to see more Red Dead Redemption 2 content or video game content in general, consider subscribing. We are so close to 100 subscribers, but I have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It would mean so much if you could help me reach that goal. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.